What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm here once again with my family. Look, so
What's going on?
hey, look, y'all. So again, he's gonna be making a lot more appearances on this channel. Cause look, we gotta have the chemistry going.
Yeah, definitely.
But look, so Sebastian Telfair, right? I had one of my subscribers tell me, if you don't talk about Sebastian Telfair, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you, right? And he was joking, I hope. But no, I had made a video talking about the Through the Fire documentary that it was following Sebastian Telfair from high school to the NBA, because Sebastian Telfair made the jump straight from high school to the league. He went as a lottery pick, right? He didn't have the career that most people wanted him to have, although he stayed in the league for over 10 years. He always had a job every single year. He was on a team, stayed consistently on the NBA team. I think the league minimum like $900,000. So he was making good money regardless of the fact that he wasn't a star player. He was a good little role player for teams. But unfortunately, he's landed himself in some trouble. Recently, Bassy got sent to 3.5 years in prison for weapons or gun charges, right? The man was caught with 3 handguns, a submachine gun, like a gas powder machine gun, a ballistics vest, and had like bags of weed on him too. And I promise y'all, when I saw the footage of him in court, that was heartbreaking. For real. I talk about that documentary, it was like a basketball Bible for young hoopers in the inner city. Young kids that was coming from the projects, coming from nothing, watched Sebastian Telfair ascend to heights that, like a 6-foot guard can only dream of. A 6-foot high school guard going lottery and being talked about like Jake.
Coming from where he come from, you know what I'm saying? That's the inner city, New York.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not easy making it from New York.
New York City, you going against killers all day in the public school. He was in public school league playing killers all day.
They play rough too, so
rough, rugged basketball. I'm sure that it's just like the shot. We in Chicago. Chicago public school basketball ain't no joke. He was playing in that same type of league and had Derek Jeter, the captain, El Capitan, coming to the game. Had Jay-Z coming to the games. All these reporters, all like, living up. I mean, building up his hype, coming up to support him because he was that ill on the court.
Right.
He finished his high school career as New York City's all-time leading scorer. But when I saw him in the courtroom, I promise y'all, like, that was like a fall from grace that I had. Like, it's one like you really don't want to see.
Yeah, man, he just broke down in tears. He was yelling at the judge. Like he was in disbelief, because he was saying some woman said she had lied on him, and all that type of stuff. But hey, sometimes you do stuff, you got to pay the consequences for it, and it sucked. Especially it seemed like he made it out.
Absolutely made it out.
He became an NBA player. Not many people get to do that, and especially playing the NBA as long as he did.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get to do that, so. He was probably the breadwinner for his family.
Without a doubt.
Wife, kids.
Yeah.
He's soaking all that in while he at court. Like, man, all of this is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? So that was tough watching that video, man. Like, my prayers just go out to him, and his family.
And this is,
so, man.
Yeah, and it's the thing, though. Like, for me, I feel like we always talk about this, right? When you're a young kid in the inner city, I don't know what it is about, like, and again, I speak on Bassy because I'm a fan of Bassy. I was a fan of Bassy as a kid. I got his jersey, the Lincoln jersey, in my closet right now because I was just so proud to see him achieve his dreams and be able to take care of his family, move him out of the projects. Like you said, he reached a height or a pinnacle that most people don't reach. Go into the league and stay in the league consistently. Some guys be in the league 2 years and they done, 3 years and they done. As a 6-foot guard, he still found a way to be valuable to an NBA team to still stay around for all those years. But to have it end like this is horrible because, like you said, he the breadwinner for his family. And then, this is the thing, right? Because I don't understand why, and I know Bassy he from New York City, big city kids. A lot of the kids from the inner cities and big cities sometimes, not always even from big cities, but a lot of times, they want to have 1 foot into the street life and 1 foot into professional world. Like, and I always felt like Bassy was always trying to balance the two. He was trying to balance the street world with regular life. I kind of felt like that. And because he got caught with a gun in 2007 before. And I heard something happen with Fabulous and his chain getting snatched around that same time. Some guys getting stuck up and all of that stuff. And Bassy having street dudes around him, I heard, and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but a lot of athletes that's top athletes sometimes try to have they self involved in street stuff. My point is, when you make it out, you made it out, brother.
Right.
It's your time to reach back into the hood and bring other kids with you and show other kids the positive way to do things. But he got all these weapons in his car. It's like the man was going to go have a shootout in Beirut or something. Like he was going to like the cartel was coming for him or something. And he got look at the guns that he got.
It's crazy, like.
And we know how New York gun laws is.
Yeah, they're real strict on that. Like
you get look, Plaxico Burress got 20 months in prison for shooting himself.
In the club. Yeah, that's crazy.
And that was one gun. So I'm like, when I saw him, like you said,
he got sentenced to what, 3.5, I think.
Yeah, 3.5. Did 20? Yeah, did I think 20 months. Bassy got 3.5. Right. And for me, when I saw again, you said it. He in court, he's like yelling. Cause he's like, oh my, he telling the judge, help me. You the only one that can help me. I'm the breadwinner for my family. I can still go play in China for 4 to 6 years left of my career to feed my family. Like, don't do this to me. You know, and I'm like, I felt so bad, but I'm like, damn, Bassy, like, what was going on in your life that you had to carry all these weapons with you? And you know, I'm thinking like, with Tip, and first thing I'm thinking, Bassy didn't have enough money. Cause I'm like, we know what Tip got caught with when Tip got in trouble. But again, too, Tip was in Atlanta and not in New York, so I don't know New York gun laws is. But Tip, yeah, and Tip had a wide arsenal, but he did it a year and a day. Right. But Tip got enough money, so he got more money than Bassy, I believe, much more than Bassy, much hit records and stuff he's had. He got more money, I guess, to pay your way out of trouble, and Bassy was able. And to me, though, truthfully, 3.5.
Yeah, you know, for
all of this. Man. He might have caught a break a little bit with just 3.5, right. But anytime it's away from your family, away from your kids, to him, I feel like he ain't caught no break at all. It's messed up. It's real messed up because I feel like that again. That documentary was a Bible for kids.
Yeah, that was a hell of a documentary. Like I remember when Mills first put me on to the documentary. That was years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, I remember showing it to you.
Almost a decade ago. Right?
Yeah, because he got drafted
a little bit longer.
Oh, a little over than that.
Yeah, it was a little over a decade.
Yeah,
ago. So
yeah.
I remember when you first put me on to the documentary, and I started liking Telfair then. His handles was crazy. He was a good passer.
New York City guard always got a handle.
Real good, but he was a very good ball handler.
And that's what I'm saying. A 6-foot guard that really didn't have a jumper, but he still found a way to be in the league all the time. Crazy. That was a success for me.
Yeah, definitely.
A kid that
just even make it and live out your dreams, brother. If he played his whole career overseas, to me, that'd be considered a success.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You beat the odds, man. Everybody don't get to live their dreams. So.
And to me, I think sometimes too, I don't know if I don't know if this pressure existed on him. I'm not sure. But I don't know what the pressure of him not living up to what people thought he would be, what that did to him psychologically.
That is true, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, me and you look at the bigger picture. You in the NBA, you making a lot of money to feed your family and giving back to your community. You won, brother. You won. Your mama and them out the projects, you won. Right. But for the average dude in the hood, you know what the barbershop conversation is.
Right.
Bassy, you ain't averaging 20 a game like his cousin, Stephon Marbury, his cousin. Right. Stephon was averaging 20 a game and getting 8 assists a game. Right. Why you ain't doing that?
Exactly. Why
you ain't starting guard on these teams? Why you ain't putting up 30 and 40 in the garden when you come and play? So for him, I think something. I'm not going to speak for him and say he was thinking this, but to me, I think some of it was the fact that it was the pressure that damn Bassy, you didn't be because other people was calling him a bum and a scrub. Yeah. People that don't really understand basketball.
Yeah, they just look at either you an all-star, a superstar, or
you're a scrub.
Yeah,
it's no middle ground for them. And I think that pressure was added onto him to feel like he still got to be, I don't know if he got to be a certain type of character or he still got to be the young hot boy, I guess to still get the type of respect that he deserved or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, but ain't no respect from no dudes that ain't went nowhere worth.
That ain't done nothing right. Can't nobody tell you a scrub that ain't never came close to living their dreams.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You lived your dreams and you still live your dreams. Can't nobody tell you a scrub, and they didn't, come close to theirs at all. So
he went to the NBA. Come on, man. How many dudes in the hood always wanted to be an NBA player?
Exactly.
People don't even get a D1 scholarship to go to college. So that
right. It came straight out of high school
to the league.
That's just ridiculous. It's like right there, like
Man had a Rockefeller chain presented to him by Jay-Z. Jay-Z was coming to the games to watch him play Derek Jeter. And Jeter, at the time, Jeter was the man.
best baseball player. So.
The man at
Mr.
shortstop.
New York, Mr. Yankee.
Mr. Yankee, for real, for real.
Yeah.
So it just shows you, like, man, I always say this, I want my black brothers to please start making better decisions when it comes to these type of things. Like, if you feel like you in trouble, hire security. It's nothing scary or nothing
Right.
punkish, nothing punk like about having security around
To
you.
me, it's actually smarter, like, because then, you know, when you get put in a situation, legally, everything is already taken care of. You know what I'm saying? You put in a situation, you got professionals doing the job. So you
Absolutely.
already got the upper hand right there as opposed to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, he may not even have a concealed carry license,
No.
let alone, you know, armed security. So you didn't put your brother in a predicament that he shouldn't have been in. You know what I'm saying? So when you think you doing something cool, you actually harming your own people, and you putting them in the wrong way. Like, okay, he's gonna be my security guard, but we not gonna go about it the right way. So now, if a situation happen, now your brother or your cousin or your right hand man
You gotta sit down.
10 years for a murder or 5 years, depending on where you at, for a gun charge or something, depending on how many guns y'all got, off the strength of you.
Oh, because you thinking it's you gonna be a punk.
Yeah,
So real security.
I don't never want to put my people in those predicaments anyway. Like,
Not at all.
if somebody attached to me that's my family or my friend, and that's what they want to do, we gonna go about it the right way. They're gonna be my armed security. We gonna have all the documents we need. Everything gonna be done about it in a legal way.
Facts.
And we gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be out here living a good life, and my homies in jails been locked up trying to protect me. You know what I'm saying? And things weren't done legally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's my thing, man. Like, you can save yourself so much trouble if you just hire security. You feel like your life is in danger, hire security. But like, again, you can never have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of nothing. You can't reach for the stars and hold on to the grass at the same time.
Definitely.
You gotta let go of something,
Definitely.
right? So that street stuff, that shit don't get you nowhere. Like at some point, you have to recognize what's better for you and your family. Living on this edge, listen, brother, you can go jump out of a plane if you want to. You got enough money to go skydiving if you're looking for a thrill. You got enough money to go on a family vacation overseas if you're looking for a thrill or a rush. But all of this type of stuff, like, yo, like, and he was like, I mean, it was bad because I'm seeing him. I see the still shots of him, and he's like he looking like he's crying, like.
Yeah, I seen the video, like, he eventually started crying, like,
Yeah.
man, he was hurt, man, like, you can hear the pain in his voice, though, like,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, like, and looking at the video, it's like, he like, please, like, telling the judge, they trying to walk him out, and he's still trying to talk to the judge. He's
He
trying
put
to,
his hands over his face and all that, like,
and he said, sorry, mama, and then it's a thing, too. Hurting mama, too, you know?
exactly, yeah.
Hurting mama, and at the point when you not, like, at the point where you made it already. Like, not even in the process of trying to make it. In the point where you've made it already, it's like, it's certain mistakes that we shouldn't be making, man. Certain mistakes we shouldn't be making and we shouldn't be in, especially with you. You know, because he was doing some good things for the kids in Brooklyn and Coney Island, where he's from. But it's like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm looking at these guns, like, bro was out here, like, looking like the cartel was after him. Like, it looking like some guns you see on 007 straight up Call of Duty 007 or something like that, or some of these joints, like, but you know, again, it's very unfortunate, but I think the pressure of him trying to live up to the hype that he had, I think psychologically that did something to him. I think that messed with him, I didn't think it's just because he didn't have the career he wanted to have. I think it's because he didn't have the career that other people expected him to have.
Right.
You know,
Right. That is true.
expectations do something to a person.
They definitely do.
Pressure does something to a
Definitely
person.
do.
You know, when you fall short and people don't
Right.
show the same love to you no more that you once was, sometimes that affect people in a dangerous
Sometimes,
way.
yeah, because sometimes it show who really there for you and who really not, you know, so.
Yeah, it's like a wise person always say, you can't listen to everything that you hear, because you're never as great as people say you are, but you're never as bad as people say you are.
Exactly.
You're somewhere in between, you know, and you gotta Stay confident in yourself,
Yeah.
and decision making matters, man.
Definitely.
Cause I'm like, damn, man, look at, come on, man, this ain't supposed to be the end of Bassy's story.
Yeah, definitely.
He supposed to
We
be.
hope it ain't gonna be the end of his story, you know.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got a detour
exactly.
right now,
It's not
so
the end of his story. You right.
He got a
We stop.
detour right now, so.
Yeah, he had a detour. Hopefully, he don't gotta serve the whole. You know, you serve. Well, I know here people serve what 80% of. Is that
Yeah, 50%.
50% something? Yeah. So
New York may be stricter, so you know he got 3.5 years. He's still young.
yeah, 30,
He's not even
34.
35 yet. Right?
Yeah, 34 years old.
34
Yeah.
years old. So yeah. So man, he can come out, you know, and be a blessing to some people. So
Yeah, hopefully, and let it be a lesson to a lot of young athletes that's coming up. Like,
Right.
let the street stuff go, let the gun toting go, let somebody else do that. How you hire you some real security to keep yourself protected from anything that may be a danger or harm to you. And if you want to live life on the wild side, go go jet skiing or skydiving, go take a trip somewhere, go to the casino and do your thing, or I don't know, whatever you got any type of legal thrill that's not gonna land you in trouble.
Right.
Anything but trying to live in the streets, man. That's all we gotta say, man. Machiavelli Mills TV. It's your boy Mac. It's my boy, my cuz,
Let's go.
Goldie. And we live and direct, baby. More stuff coming soon, so stay tuned to this channel. Big stuff on the way. Peace.